another solid heavyweight out there.
All right, well, what?
Chicken! Joshua, where are you? Where are you, AJ? The Gypsy King has returned!
25-1 the draw, baby! 25-1!
Everybody could see who won. Boxing definitely won. Tyson Fury won the fight to me. He was leading on all cards. I think Deontay boxed terrible.
I have never seen anything like this, Richie. He looks like he's out. The way he lay there for probably 4 or 5 seconds, you're thinking he's not going to get up, and then something got him on his feet, and it was an incredible performance from Tyson Fury.
Just took away the biggest comeback, not in boxing history, in sports history, from a man that's come back from hell, and it's fine. You've got to be a sick man to do that, a sick man.
Listen, don't worry about it. Let's not make it.
Listen, from what you've told 10 stone,
Don't matter.
3 years.
Let's get it done. Come on,
Right.
Rob. We know the truth, mate. We know the truth. I won that fight.
Easy. How you got up from that second knockdown?
Amazing. Really proud of you.
What round was it? I got only 12.
12, I thought you was out, Tyson. I cried, I thought you was out.
What is this, day 4? We're doing a stream, maybe 2 a day, until, what is it, February the 25th or some shit like that. So we're going to be here every morning or night, basically every day this month. I'm T-Street Controversy with FightView360.com. Please subscribe. We cover every single major fight live. So I've had a pretty busy day. Went to Allentown, PA, had some White Castle. Talked to Gary Russell Jr. for a little bit. Went to that press conference. Got an email today. Of course, you probably heard some more fights have been added. Well, actually, the Wilder Fury card has been completed. So there's prelims, there's the undercard, and then there's the main card. We're going to go through all of the fights. I put the information down below in the description box. Also, be sure to you daft cunts. You right daft cunts over there in the UK. You got to buy the pay-per-view too, you scum. So it's on BT Sport over there. Over here, it's on Fox Sports pay-per-view and ESPN Plus. While we're here, we're going to go over and look at ESPN Plus because I haven't really been seeing any content over there, you know? Also, we're 2 weeks away. Like, that's crazy. And think about it. The loser of this fight, they're going to go to the back of the line. Now, don't get me wrong. The way it stands right now is for the third fight, the loser is the one who has to kill the third fight, basically being further shamed. So whoever loses, there's a third fight as it stands right now, but it's going to be up to the loser to be like, nah, I don't want no more smoke. So right now, the stakes are high. Inside Wilder Fury 2 is 4 episodes. I've covered 2 so far. Episode 3 comes on this weekend. The last episode comes on the 16th, I believe. I think that Davison didn't want to, I don't know what the situation is, but I can only guess that maybe he didn't want to move to the States. You know, Tyson Fury is based here in the States now. This is where he is. So we got to talk about this first fight and how people are running around here like the schmo with Paulie Malignaggi are talking about, well, how can you win a fight when you got knocked down twice? Hey, listen. When I saw that shit, I got angry. I got upset. I'm like, yo, find me 5 rounds that Deontay Wilder won. But hey, listen. I'm not here. I'm not one of them people that's going to be here saying I told you so, or like, my opinion is right and yours is wrong. No, you are entitled to your opinion. We all are. And you know how the old saying goes. Opinions are like assholes. We all have one and they all stink, So regardless, it's still, yes, and yeah, but you know, I look at it like this, right? You had to really, really try hard, in my opinion, to find, you know, rounds for Deontay Wilder. And if you really look at it, in my opinion, which I'm entitled to, I feel that Tyson Fury was playing around too much. And if he wasn't playing around, he would have schooled Deontay Wilder. Now, he's got a taste of heaven or hell, depending on what sins. Whatever, he did get baptized that night. Right? So it's like this. He got up. I don't think he ever wants to go through that again. And I'm starting to believe that he really is going to go out there for the knockout. By the way, he's saying he's going to come in at 270 pounds. He weighed in. Here, let's go over here for a little bit. Where we at? I got all this shit on here. There we go. What did he weigh in for the last fight? 256, so basically 14 pounds heavier. In a different way than Andy Ruiz, of course. You know, I'm guessing more like toned muscle, I guess. I don't know. You know, he's going for, it looks like he's going for the knockout. And can you blame him? I think he can do it. He has the skill set. He has the accuracy. You can't say that. I think he can do it. Now, am I confident to say that Tyson Fury is going to beat Deontay Wilder? No. Because he can get his ass knocked out any time. But I think he's going to win. I think that he's going to win. That's just, you know, I'm going out there and saying, I think that he's going to put on a boxing clinic. But see, that's scary though. Because imagine, right? You're going to be wherever you are on February the 22nd. Remember how it was with Canelo Kovalev, where you was like, oh, he gonna fucking just coast this jab fucking shit to the end of the fight. He gonna just coast with that jab shit. And then when you seen him get knocked out and land all on the ropes, he was like, oh, God. So, see, that's the thing about Deontay Wilder. Like, look what happened when Luis Ortiz got knocked out. His neck was all fucked up. It can happen at any time. Anybody can be winning, and then your dreams can just be shattered, just like that. You know? But also, he is 6'7". I don't think he's 6'9". I'm gonna say 6'8". You know, I remember I was like heavily like researching that shit, and the people were too around the time when Tyson Fury fought Klitschko. I don't know, man. I think Deontay Wilder gonna eat the jab and straight rights. You know? It's my opinion, of course. Here, let's go recap some things while we're here. How are ticket sales? I know one thing. Them ticket sales are them tickets are high as shit. But nonetheless, I do feel that buzz is picking up. I mean, for crying out loud, they are trying to force that shit down our throats. There's Wilder Fury content everywhere. So, you know, we asked for it. I mean, I asked for it. I was like, yo, where the fuck is the content? And we still waiting for ESPN Plus shit. Here, let's go look at ESPN Plus and see if they got anything. Let's go take a look over here. Let me pause that because, you know, I just got some new memory. I got like 128 gigs or some shit in here, bro. That's super. I don't know. My shit gonna blow up in like a good way. Like, who needs that much? And I still don't even have the right shit. Nah, get out of here, UFC. I'm going to be at a fight this weekend, so I don't have to buy that shit now. I'm not covering UFC. Let's see. Let's go. Let me just look Wilder Fury. Let's see. Let's go Wilder. Let's just see if Wilder got some shit on here. See, so far, all the content has been on Fox Sports Go. Live and upcoming. Wilder Fury 2, the roundtable. Ooh. What is this? What is that? Is that like... What is that? I want to watch that. That's Tuesday, February the 11th. Ooh, seductive. But yeah, no, this is ESPN Plus. Ain't no content on here, bro. Ain't nothing on here. This is ESPN Plus, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's go to Fox Sports Go. Let's go to Fox Sports Go. Where we at? PBC. PBC. Boom. Inside Wilder Fury 2. Upcoming. Part 1 to 2. They don't have nothing on demand either. Well, it's on demand on your cable. I can say that. But look, you go to the app, ain't shit on here. What are they doing? Now, this is upcoming stuff. Getting pissed off already. See, already they on my shit list, man. I did ESPN Plus. I just did it. That was me in ESPN Plus. That was me in ESPN Plus. All right, let's get to this undercard. Let me pull up my emails. That's just always overflowing with shit. Let's get to this undercard. So, Matias, tragic situation he was involved with in regards to Matias was the guy who fought Maxim Dadashev in Maxim Dadashev's last fight. He is now, according to The Athletic, signed a long-term deal with Premier Boxing Champion. So let's talk about the undercard, all right? So, you're going to have Wilder versus Fury 2 as the main event. You're going to have the Prince, Charles Martin versus Gerald Washington. Emmanuel Navarrete, WBO 122-pound champion, against Gio Santisima of the Philippines, ranked number 5 by the WBO. Last to my checking, people are saying, yo, he's going to upset. He's going to upset. But you know how people are. People saying Nyambayar is going to upset Gary Russell this weekend. You know, so you know how that shit can get. You never know. Who else? You got Sebastian Fundora, the 6'5", 154-pounder, against, who's he fighting again? Shit. Daniel Lewis. And then you have Matias versus Petros Ananyan. I put all this stuff down below in the description box. Imam versus Javier Molina. Prelims will begin at 7:30 p.m. on FS1 and ESPN News, and in Spanish, in Fox Deportes and on ESPN3. We still need broadcast information. Like, I want to know, damn it, who's going to be the commentary team? They better figure that shit out. I know they are. I'm just being extra. Hold on, I'm just skimming through this email here. I just copy and pasted the stuff down below in the description box. We're trying to get to the fight, by the way. But you know, they be a little, you know. But so far we've been good, man. We've been getting a lot of fights. Shout out to Donnell and Rob, man, holding that shit down. That's why I've been really on my shit the beginning of this year. It's no reasons not to. You know, like, I'm healthy. By the way, don't you know it's the 2-year anniversary from when I went into a coma? Crazy. That was 2 years ago today. Like, my ass was comatose right now 2 years ago. Crazy. So yeah, I was looking to see if anything else came out about the broadcast team. So far, the fights I'm looking forward to, obviously, the main event. Gerald Washington. Okay, let me tell you honestly right now, I'm going to be covering all of these fights. So you ain't going to hear me bitching about, like, this fight, this, and all. I'm going to be covering the fights. So you got, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to cover the whole main card. Shit. I don't know what fight am I looking forward to. You got Gabriel Flores, sensation. Where's he from? Kansas or somewhere? Where's he from? Against Matt Conway. Vito Malnecki Jr. Corey Champion. Isaac Lowe is on there against Alberta Guevara. So what's that? Let me count. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a 10 card event. 10 fights on the card. 10 fights. The Gabriel Flores fight is going to be non-televised. Okay. So 8 fights televised. 4 on the prelims, 4 on the prelims, 4 on the pay-per-view. Yeah. Wait, is that right? Confusing myself. Whatever. Obviously, we were talking about what? Hold up, I haven't been reading any comments, so I don't know what y'all talking about, what you arguing about. I don't know what. I don't know. And y'all know y'all some degenerates. Y'all just start arguing about any old thing in the chat. Let me see. Let me catch up. I'm wondering if we're going to have the choice to be able to purchase via ESPN and Fox and get the different broadcasts. So say, for example, if you don't want to listen to Joe Goosen, Heidi Andraw, fucking Brian Kenny, and Lennox Lewis, you know, if you don't want to listen to them, can you have Timothy Bradley, Mark Kriegel, Andre Ward, Max Kellerman, Joe Testator, Bernardo Osuna? Can you have those? Or are they going to do a mismatch of like how they did with HBO and Showtime for Pacquiao versus Mayweather versus Pacquiao? Like mix them up. And basically, it'll be the same broadcast, but you buy from this weird. Rewatch Wilder Fury and go live and rescore it. No, get out of here. You go do that. Don't tell me what to do, man. You don't run shit around here. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I like ESPN production. Like, that shit is more grand, if you feel me. I like ESPN production. And Lennox Lewis and Joe Goosen, they just be arguing too much, man. That should be annoying me. You know, so if I gotta like, you know, I would rather go with ESPN. I'm sorry. You know, I don't know. I'd rather go with they shit. I don't know. We're talking about broadcast. We're talking about broadcast, and I guess that the broadcast commentators fall and the analysts fall in the broadcast. I don't know. I'm on the fence. Yeah, they always arguing, man. That shit be annoying, and I'll be like, yo, what the fuck? You know. The real team is Brian Kenny, Max Kellerman, Paulie Malignaggi. Ooh. That would be, because you know they got to have that Brian Kenny type there. I don't know what they call that. That's the analyst, right? And I forgot what you call the other ones. Yeah, I want to see Ward in the mix. I think we got to see Ward in the mix. I would love to see Ward and Paulie. Yeah, that's my shit. All right, that's my shit right there. If they can give us Ward and Paulie. Oh, they can't have Paulie. Damn, that's Showtime. My bad. Analysts and the color analysts. No, it's other. Damn, they can't have Paulie. There's got to be somebody from the other side. Damn. Shit. No, I like Morrow. Sometimes you get a little cringe. But if somebody get knocked out, Morrow your man. Like, he your man. No, it's a term for it. It's not punch by punch. It's analyst. And it's like play by play. And I forgot. It's 3 terms. I don't know what those terms are. I'm supposed to know that shit, actually. I should. Nah. Well, we can speculate all we want. Let's wait and see what they do. All right, let's wait and see what they do. Oh, tomorrow morning. Fuck, I've been doing a lot of streams. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to say in about 10 hours from now, I'm going to say probably about, let me see. I got the fucking time right here. Hold up, let me see what time this is. Joe Joyce and Daniel Dubois press conference. Significant heavyweight press conference. Significant heavyweight press conference tomorrow. Now, I expect for it to be boring as shit. You know, because both of them, personality is just, you know, they're a little bit, you know, charisma is not really there. But nonetheless, significant press conference. You dig me? So let me see what time this is in UK time. 11 a.m. for 11:30 start. So what's that? Like 6:30 a.m.? That's 6:30 a.m. See, I got that shit. So we got to be here 6:30 a.m., mates. And then at 4 p.m. or 3 p.m., I'm likely going to be going to the Gary Russell weigh-in. I went out there today. It didn't take me that long to get out there. So I was like, all right, I can do that. Even though it is a Friday, but still, I may be able to still wing that and really, get a good time getting back. Yeah, I'm going to be up for that shit. Sometimes, man, I don't know what I be thinking. I be getting out of pussy and everything and just going down, coming down here and just streaming just anything. But just fucking obscure-ass press conferences and shit. No, it might not be that bad. But anyway, yeah, let's move it on. Let's go check out some rankings here. Break down the heavyweight division for you real quick. As you can see, my fucking ass is behind. I gotta update my rankings, but nonetheless, they still pretty much the same. All right, still pretty much the same. So of course, Deontay Wilder taking on Tyson Fury for the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Dylan White is the mandatory, but he won't be getting his shot until like fucking mid-2021. I think that Dylan White would get a shot at Anthony Joshua if Anthony Joshua keeps winning before he would get a shot at Deontay Wilder. No bullshit. Anthony Joshua and Kubrat Pulev is supposed to be going down in June. Manuel Char, we don't know what the fuck is going on with him. Joe Joyce, the WBA Gold. By the way, there is no definition for the WBA Gold. There's no rules in their rule book. They just literally made up that belt, and it means nothing. It means nothing. You got Trevor Bryan, who's a Don King fighter. Don King is having him hold on to. Don King ain't slick. You see what I'm saying? Don King think he slick them old-ass promoter moves. Let me tell you my theory on what Don King trying to do. Don King is holding on to Trevor Bryan and having Trevor Bryan hold on to that WBA interim title because that WBA interim is the golden goose to be able for Don King to hold out on negotiations if Trevor Bryan ever get ordered to fight Anthony Joshua, whoever hold all those belts, so therefore can go to purse bid. Don King, you ain't slick. Alexander Usyk versus Derek Chisora is still in play, but it's looking like Anthony Joshua will be able to keep his IBF and WBO titles. It's just that he'll have to fight Pulev, and the winner of that fight will have to immediately fight Usyk, whoever wins between Usyk and Chisora. Joseph Parker right now, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's fighting on the undercard of Mikey Garcia versus Jesse Vargas, February the 29th, leap year, up in this bitch, against a Showtime Winters. So he went from fighting, supposedly having a big fight against Derek Chisora, where Derek Chisora snapped out because he wanted more money. Where's my money, Eddie? I want more money. Remember that? At the Prograis and Josh Taylor, and he was like threatening Prograis. So anyway, Joseph Parker pulled out of the Derek Chisora fight because he fucking had a spider bite. And now he's back fighting Showtime Winters. Like, And understand that he could fight Usyk. So I'm wondering if they try to keep it under wraps that he turned down the Usyk shot. Because he's ranked higher than Derek Chisora. It's weird, man. Yeah, Chisora was pissed. Like, he was pissed. Like, you should have saw Adam Smith face. Like, they got history over there and throwing chairs and shit. But yeah, I'm going to rate the card. I'm going to give the card. See, on this card, what fight What fight are you looking forward to? Like, oh, this is the other fight I'm going to watch on this card. Now, Charles Martin and Gerald Washington is going to be fun, but it's like that's your co-main. I don't even like saying co-main event anymore. I think I told you guys that before. I like to say the lead undercard support, some shit like that. You know, or the lead undercard fight. Like a co-main event is like saying this is the same quality as the main event. No, it's not. Navarette is fighting Gio Santisima of the Philippines. You know, and I see that Andy Ruiz versus Chris Arreola. That's exactly how PBC move. And Chris Arreola is supposed to be coming back soon. Yeah, chief support bout. Shit like that. I would not be surprised. I wouldn't know. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Andy Ruiz fight the winner of Charles Martin and Gerald Washington. That's definitely a PBC move. That's a big ass PBC move right there. And then they'll build him up to fight Arreola. That's how they roll. And then Kornowski, shit like that. Good for you, Miguel. Good for you. You're a true human being, and you are of high social and moral standing. You know? I don't know. I mean, I'm predicting. See, it's hard to say that this fight will do better than a Pacquiao fight. Pacquiao Thurman was big. That did around 400 something, 500,000 pay-per-view buys. Can this do? This is getting way more promotion. But it was Pacquiao, though. You know, Pacquiao was a household name. But I'm starting to think that this shit is going to sell, man. I'm starting to think it's going to sell. You know, better than expected from us fans. To remember, Bob Arum already said it, so we're going to hold him to it. He said 2 million pay-per-view buys. And you got Joe Tessitore, ESPN, out there at the same table with Timothy Bradley and Andre Ward saying that the shit going to be the biggest boxing event. Basically saying it's going to be bigger than Mayweather Pacquiao. Nah, they tripping. They tripping. Do I think it's going to do more than 700K? Hell no. I'm like 550, 600,000. That's where I'm at with it. Because you guys are scum. Y'all gonna stream it. You make me sick, all of you. Like, y'all want to be in these fucking chats. Y'all want to be in these chats. And y'all want to be fucking talking about this fighter shouldn't make this much money. This fighter shouldn't make this. And y'all don't be buying the fights. Y'all don't buy the fights. Y'all ain't shit, half of you, man. Half of you are really good people. But the other half, y'all ain't shit. You know, and here I am fucking covering these fights and they giving me shit. Some of this shit I don't be wanting to pay for. What do you think I watch on Showtime? I don't watch no shows on Showtime. You know, I don't watch nothing. Like, I don't watch no shows on Showtime. And they got me paying fucking every month for Showbox. But I do it for you, the people. And I'm not a piece of shit. All right? You say 359K, that's right up what the first one did. How much did Wilder Fury do? Remind us. The unofficial numbers. I think it was like 325 or 375 or some shit. Well, then go to work then, Punch Quote. Take your old ass to work. Shit. Take your ass to work then. Nobody care. Are there media workers for Wilder Fury? That's a good question. That's a very good question. If there is, it's going to be next week. That's a very good question. Because next week is the week before the fight. If there's media workouts, they're going to be next week, this week coming up. It's a very good question. See, they like to give you like 2 days notice and shit like that. They do it because it'll be one a whole bunch of people to show up. You know? I gotta go to work. Nigga, go to work. The pay-per-view is here. Let's go check it out. I pulled it up for you, degenerates, right here. What did I do with it? Also on this screen. $79.99. They jacked up the pay-per-view $5 a week after they announced it for $74.99 on the site. And we were doing a live stream. They snuck an extra $5 in. Yeah, the last press conference is the Fight Week press conference, which is usually on a Wednesday or a Thursday. Likely the Wednesday. They'll do like grand arrivals in Las Vegas Tuesday. Then Wednesday, final press conference. Thursday, they do like the undercard press conference. Friday, the weigh-in. No, it's $79.99. Look, this is the official Fox Sports. This is where you buy it from. I put this link. This link is right down below in the description box. It's the first, well, one of the first links. It's right down below. You'll see it. It says buy fight. In fact, I should put a cuss word in there. Like buy fight. Cheap motherfucker. Right there. I can do that. See, $79.99. Because y'all cheap. Sometimes y'all make me so sick. Y'all always complaining about stuff. Like, I'd be like, yo, just buy the fight. Shut up. Yeah, $79.99. You know what's kind of a pet peeve that would irk me if I worked in the business? Shit like this. Yo, get him a fucking picture with his hair. This old ass picture. I don't like shit like this. And my man got a beard. No, wait, he don't got the beard no more. No, he do got the beard now still. I forgot. I don't like when they use old ass artwork and shit. You know? I got child support to pay too. And you see me over here running a small business. That's not it. That's not a good excuse, Theo. That's not a good excuse, Theo. Get your shit together, man. Get your shit together. Here's a good question, though. Looking at, since they both fought, Dominic Breazeale and Luis Ortiz. That's who he fought, Deontay Wilder. But looking at Tyson Fury, he fought two undefeated fighters, you know, in Tom Schwartz and Otto Wallin. So, do you rate? Well, Breazeale he did fight Joshua. I'm going to say that even though that Tyson Fury's last two opponents were undefeated, I'm going to rank Breazeale and Luis Ortiz over him. I'm going to rank Luis Ortiz over him. And how would the Otto Wallin fight really have went if Tyson Fury didn't get his eye cut? Yeah, his stock definitely rose since then. And I forgot there's some news about who he's coming back to fight. Maybe on Showbox or some shit on the Zone. Well, Luis Ortiz is going to give a lot of people some problems. But the thing is, the motherfucker, he's old. And he's starting to look it because he tried too hard to look young and to make him look older. It's like, yo, dog, that hairpiece. It looked like, you know, he got the Errol Spence hairpiece. Some Errol Spence shit is real. And keep trying to cut off his facial hair so you can't see the gray stubble. Come on, man. You ain't fooling me, bro. And if you look, he was beating Wilder up until the knockout, but that's how it can go. You can be winning the fight and still get your ass knocked out. You rank Wallin over... I can't do that. I don't know if I can rank Wallin over Ortiz, bro. But then again, if you really look at it, in reality, Luis Ortiz is really only known for getting knocked out by Deontay Wilder. Because if you think about it, he really ain't do shit. You know, Razvan Kujanu, F.A. Ajagba's about to fight him. Travis Kaufman, I just saw his pop today up in Allentown. And Christian Hammer, what's the move for Luis Ortiz? You know, fight Charles Martin, Gerald Washington winner. And then they build him up to fight Andy Ruiz on pay-per-view. Better believe Andy Ruiz's next fight gonna be on pay-per-view. Watch. They're gonna put fucking Andy Ruiz versus Luis Ortiz on pay-per-view. And I'm going to scold y'all to pay for it. I'm going to be like, you sons of bitches. Y'all better pay for it. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all scum. Y'all don't never try to support the sport. But I don't know. I'm going to have a hard time with that one. I'm going to have a hard time with that one. All right. I got, you know, I got a code I got to live by too, you know. I got a code I want to live by too. You gonna pay for it. You ain't shit, Molly Wop. You don't want to support the sport. What happened? Fury kills Wilder. Then it's like, whew, certain people's heads gonna explode. They just be trying to give a shit. I ain't gonna lie. A part of me don't want fucking Tank Davis versus Leo Santa Cruz to happen on pay-per-view. What are they trying to do to us? People, I'll keep saying it. Leo Santa Cruz is a nice man. But people not trying to pay for his shit on pay-per-view. Like, come on, man. He ain't been giving us nothing for a long time now. He ain't been giving us nothing. Gonna fight Abner Maris fucking 3 years later. You tripping, bruh. Showtime got 2 years left in the game the way they're headed. They're trying. They're trying, man. What's the undercard for what? What's the undercard for what? Oh, yeah, we're going to be here. We're going to be here with the post-fight press conference, all that shit on fight night. We're going to be here live. Bro, if Wilder lose this fight, it's a lot riding on this, bro. By the way, also there's rumors that and little trickets of news coming out that we may see J-Rock versus or Jason Rosario versus Julian J-Rock Williams too, like immediately, like on some like July shit. Like, seriously. Will Mayweather return? Nah, let me tell you what Mayweather is. Like, Mayweather wants to fight and make easy money, but he don't want to be in no challenge. And also, come on, don't get me started on Flores. So he want to fight fucking in the UFC and do them little exhibitions and shit, but he don't want to fight somebody that's hungry. Nah. And also, Floyd don't want to do no fucking VADA testing. Only that Olympic style. Floyd only do the Olympic style drug testing. Remember that shit before the internet and research got like really what it was? How he was fucking throwing the fucking shit over people's eyes, like having us all fooled. Well, he do the Olympic testing. Don't get me started on that, lidocaine. If Wilder KO Fury, what? Y'all just saying anything now. If Wilder KO Fury earlier than Stefan, y'all just saying anything. I'm just gonna do a video like, oh shit, Fury got knocked the fuck out. Yo, I don't have a reputation on coming over here making up excuses and shit. If somebody get knocked out, I'm going to be sitting here live like, oh, shit, they got knocked. Yo, what the fuck? They knocked the fuck out. Like, what the fuck? You know? And I've seen a lot of people get knocked out over my years on YouTube. Live, real time, I be watching that shit. I be seeing people like people biting people and shit, punching people in the nuts. People, I've seen some crazy shit, man, covering all these fights over these years. Is there VADA testing for Wilder Fury 2? They're supposed to be. It's WBC. And it's too much money in this fight for it not to be 24/7 testing. I'm pretty sure it is, though, because one of them recently talked about some testing. I'm pretty sure it is. And Wilder, with his reputation of always talking about drug cheats, there has to be testing. Thurman Pacquiao was in WBC, though. Nah, I'm pretty sure it is VADA. I'm positive. Yeah, that cut can also be a factor as well. You know, that cut was brutal, and it wasn't too long ago. Here, let's go back and look at that. That cut was brutal, and it wasn't too long ago. They sent his ass right to surgery. Here, let's see. This is a good time to take a little intermission, too. Here, let's listen to this. Fair use up in this bitch. Here, let me play this real quick. That cut was nasty, man. That shit can be opened back up. That's a valid point.
To Otto, I just want to say rest in peace to his father.
I know he'd be very, very proud of the performance that Otto Wallin just did. The great Swede, the Viking warrior. It was a great fight, you know. I got caught early on with the inside of the glove on the eyelid, which cut the eye, changed the fight completely. For majority of the fight, I couldn't see out my left eye, and then Southpaw Orthodox clashed heads and give me a second cut. I've not seen the cut, but it feels quite bad. But you know, I am a gypsy warrior. This is Mexican Independence Day. Come on, Mexico! Viva Mexico!
You told us in the fighter meetings you wanted a war. You wanted to finish this fight with a body shot a la Julio Cesar Chavez. You ended up with a face like Julio did against Oscar De La Hoya with the blood and everything. What did you learn about yourself in your performance tonight?
Listen, it was a good performance. I got a good 12 rounds in. Otto Wallin was a tough Swede. Blood, guts, heart, all showed tonight. I won the WBC prestigious Mayan belt, the lineal champion, 5th defense of my title. Deontay Wilder, I want you next.
Did he say that Mayan belt prestigious?
That shit ain't prestigious. That next once you recover from this cut. And when we look at that, 2020 is the fight everybody sees. What did you learn tonight that?
Yeah. That is something scary to think about. That shit can be opened back up. Even if Wilder touch him, he don't have to go down. I mean, yeah, it looks cool and it is expensive, but that shit definitely not prestigious. Yeah, this is scary though. This is something to really, really factor in.
Will help you for that fight.
Listen, all preparation is good. You know, I had a long time out of the ring. That's my 3rd fight back now. 1, 2, 3, 4th fight back. Put me in good stead now for the big boy, the old bronze bomber, the big dosser, aka Big Dosser. He's next February 22nd. Let the cut heal, you know, enjoy myself and get some time to relax with the family. It's been a long, tough, hard camp.
In his last fight against Tom Schwartz, Tyson Fury, the heavyweight champion of the world, came in dressed up as Apollo Creed, and he put on a show. We were expecting another show tonight, but remember what Apollo said after what his trainer told him after Rocky started giving him a fight? He said he doesn't know this is a show. He thinks it's a damn fight. We were expecting a show, and Otto Wallin showed up and gave us a damn fight, and a damn good one, Andre.
Yeah, he put on a better performance than what people expected. The takeaway from me from Otto Wallin is just his toughness. Like, he did good for the first 3 or 4 rounds. I think the cut that opened up on the eye of Tyson Fury was probably the worst thing that happened to Otto Wallin, because he started to become enamored with the cut. He started to stop throwing punches, and he stopped doing what got him to that moment. Tyson Fury got it a different way tonight. He had to dig deep, and I didn't know the big man with an 85-inch reach could punch inside like that, Tim.
Well, he stopped.
Remember, that's actually what made this fight exciting. Remember how, if you were watching this fight, you were kind of on the edge of your seat thinking like, oh shit, this fight is going to be stopped and Wilder versus Fury 2 is going to be off. I remember I was thinking that. And it was the controversy about like if it was from a punch or not. I remember that when I was watching that live.
He did good for the first 4 rounds. I think the cut that opened up on the eye of Tyson Fury was probably the worst thing that happened to Otto Wallin, because he started to become enamored with the cut. He started to stop throwing punches, and he stopped doing what got him to that moment. Tyson Fury got it a different way tonight. He had to dig deep, and I didn't know the big man with an 85-inch reach could punch inside like that, Tim.
Well, he stopped. He stopped because, you know, Tyson Fury was going down to the body of Otto Wallin. He slowed him down. That's exactly what he did. But I love the fact that Tyson Fury was able to figure it out in there. You know, he fought like a warrior tonight. It's Mexican Independence Day, baby. He put on a great show. I thought it was great. He learned a lot from this. He can go back to the drawing board right before the big match against
by showing no respect.
That's another question a lot of people are starting to bring up is how does Fury do, or Wilder handle if Fury try to take him on the inside? You know, we haven't really seen Wilder have to deal with somebody that can, you know, smother him and take away his length and him being able to cock that shit back and light you the fuck up. You know, I would think that that's a good, that's something to possibly explore. Because I don't know. We don't know if Wilder can handle that, and we know, and we've seen when it comes to Wilder's hooks, they're wide, which he gets the Windmill Wilder, name. So how does he do on the inside if, even if he's at range, he all swinging wild and shit, and them shit's coming wide? He's gonna be smothering his punches, basically. Or I don't know, not smothering, but fight him on inside, rough him up, throw some little inside uppercuts. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But if Wilder win, though, his stock has already risen. His shit gonna go. Because if Wilder knock you out, that shit, you going in some memes. People going to make fucking video with your soul leaving your body, all that. That's brutal, man. You get chased off of social media. Dominic Breazeale, he barely surfacing and shit. Put all that weight on Wilder. Maybe that's why he's bulking up to 270. Putting some more weight on, because he don't look flabby or anything. It doesn't look like he's letting himself go. It does look like strength. And Wilder, knowing him, he'll fuck around, come in at 215 pounds. Wilder inside game is weak as fuck. From what we've seen, but we haven't seen it. Nah, bro, Jim Gray don't do the post-fight interview. Who is going to do the post-fight interview? Are they going to talk to two people? Usually if it's Fox, it's Heidi Androl. Or hello, Strut. Wilder said in the past he could make cruiser. But, I don't think that they would. For what? You think they'll probably do it with they'll have two in the ring. Maybe they'll have somebody like Max Kellerman and then Heidi, so they can get one for each broadcast, some shit like that. Areola he didn't fight him on the inside necessarily. He had little spurts where he was trying to fight him on the inside. But Areola is no Tyson Fury. And how dare you bring up Johan Duhaupas? Yeah, I like Jim Gray, and plus he's no nonsense. But Jim Gray is Showtime. I don't remember. But listen, I got to be back here in the morning for the Daniel Dubois, Joe Joyce press conference. Remember, I was here early this morning, then had to go to Allentown for a press conference, so I'm exhausted. And I'm drowning in paperwork, and we got all these fights that are being announced and coming up, and we just got to we got to get to these joints, So what I'm going to be doing is we're going to be getting up out of here. I'm T-Street Controversy with FightView360.com, so expect two streams tomorrow. It's going to be the press conference tomorrow morning, and then if I go to the weigh-in, the Gary Russell Nyambayar Guillermo Rigondeaux versus Solis weigh-in. All right? Please subscribe. I got to go to sleep. T-Street Controversy with FightView360.com. Yeah, I don't expect that press conference to be very entertaining, but who knows? Maybe Sam Jones will spice that shit up. Who knows?